Hey Kay, what is going on? How are you doing, sweetie? Hey, hey, how's your trading week going? The markets have been moving fairly well, so like I'm crazy excited about how the markets have been moving. Hey everybody, hey Cash, how you doing? I'm gonna try to pronounce y'all names the best way I can. 106 Golden, what's going on? You say you good? Okay, cool. Okay, Hazy Forex Trader, how are you guys? Okay, you guys, so we're going to have like this great conversation. It's going to be real light, down to earth, low key, nothing too much going on, you guys. We're going to be talking about treat your neck. Okay, hey trio, great so far this week. How you doing? I'm doing very well. It's been a great week. So and I'm praying that it ends great, right? I have no complaints. So y'all, we're just gonna be doing Trader Talk Tuesday today. And in today's Trader Talk Tuesday, you guys, we're actually gonna be talking about trading communities, how to find a great trading community, how to engage in a really good trading community and what you should be looking for, but also how to assess yourself as well too, because I think sometimes when you're looking for a trading space, and I'm just gonna keep it candid here today, you guys, I see a lot of people in trading groups. And I think when they get into trading groups, they think, oh, yeah, another trading group where they're going to teach me a strategy. Or they're going to show me what they know. Or it's a group where you can learn from other people, which it is. I think a trading community should encompass all of that. However, I also see a lot of trading groups where people get left behind. Sometimes some trading groups, some people feel silenced. They feel like it's cliquish. They feel like they can't speak, right? They've been silenced in the group. They don't want to speak up because they feel that, they're going to be shamed, right? And that's where I'm like, okay, let's talk about it now, because I see more and more people, they're looking for a community, but and some people don't even know what to look for in the community. So I'm going to be showing you guys what you should look for in the community too. All right. But before we get into it, some of you guys may be new to me, and welcome. My name is Shaquan. I'm a trading educator at SLFX Trading, and I help people become independent traders. I'm gonna keep it that simple for the night. Then we're gonna go into a whole spiel. If you've been rocking with me, you already know how I get down, okay? If you haven't been rocking with me, I'm a very organized and thorough teacher. I keep everything simple, and I love helping people create short trading days, okay? My trading style is more swing trading, and I love open dialogue, right? I love giving my people the floor, because not only am I a trader, I'm teaching them to be traders. So they should be able to have floors, right? So I truly believe in that. So let's get into it, you guys. I think when it comes to, hey Dunn, how you doing? Hey Reese, hey Claudia, hey Tiana, how you doing, sweetie? I think when it comes to understanding what a trading community look like, first thing first is assess yourself, right? What is your personal learning style? Like, how do you best learn? And there are different types of learning styles, you guys. I mean, think about back in school, right? We have group sessions, right? We learned in groups as children. We were in classes, right? Then you have one-on-ones. Think of that as a tutor. Do you need a professional tutor? You like the gear, right? I put the shirt on, right? I will talk about that later too, right? Put the shirt on. What's up, Kendall? You have one-on-ones, and one-on-ones are like tutors. And then you have reading. Think about it, you guys. Why you think they gave us books in school? Why do we still use books to this day? Some of you guys may have a private book collection. Why? It's for, I think books are great for spirituality. I think books are really great to help feed your mind, right? Then you have self-paced courses. Online courses are very popular. They're becoming more and more popular year after year after year after year, right? So those are the four sectors that your learning style can fall in. And you first want to look and align yourself with your learning style, right? So, are you the person who wants to learn one-on-one, right? Are you the person who needs that tutor? And keep in mind what that person is when they're doing one-on-ones. When you say, listen, I need a one-on-one person, I'm looking for tailored information for me, right? Or you're looking for tailored information for you. Someone who can help you, help speed up your journey. Someone who can get you from point A to point Z. Someone who can give you the information you need that you can understand, right? Some of you guys may say, well, I want that group session. I want to be around other traders, other like-minded traders, other people who can help support me, right? And then, like I said, some of you guys, you're going to want self-paced. And keep in mind what a self-paced video course is, especially as a trader. You know, self-paced video is more for a foundation. It's foundational structure, something you can come back to on your off time when you need that refresher, right? That's why, and we're going to tie it all in together. No matter who you are, no matter what you choose, that's why understanding where you fit in and what you need is very important. And you want to make sure that wherever you go to, whatever community it is, y'all really want to make sure that they provide those things. Because if not, it's not going to be a good experience. I mean, let's keep it real here. How many of you have bought a course and thought, man, I didn't get anything out of that course? It's not what I thought it would be. Or how many of you bought a course and you looked for support after you learned the course? You had a question and no one was there to answer the question, right? Or maybe someone was there, but it wasn't what you expected. Or how many of you guys read a book, but halfway through the book, you stopped reading the book because maybe it just wasn't up to par with what you were looking for, right? Or how many of you did go to a one-on-one and it just wasn't what you were looking for, right? But I want y'all to ask yourself the question, was the information that you learned, was it meant for you at that time? You see what I mean? Was it really meant for you at that time? Because sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you'll have to do a refresher, right? Sometimes you'll find that maybe you weren't ready at that time. Come back years later and you can think with the new knowledge you have, man, that really may have been the move. I wish it's probably unlearned at that time, right? It happens that way. Okay, so let's do this, you guys, because y'all know I'm very organized. I always keep my notes, right? So here's what I want you guys to do, right? Like if you're looking for that safe trading space, I want you guys to think of it in a few ways, right? I want you guys to identify your style, but I want you also to think about your personal time. Think about what the time means to you, okay? Kay said it's all about time, right? Because it wasn't on time with time. Okay, yeah, there you go. Right? But think about it, you guys. Like, I want you to look at your schedule and be realistic. I think sometimes when a lot of people come into trading, what do you mostly hear about? Day trading and scalping. You hear about swing trading too. I just saw like 3 people today in this other group ask, what is really day trading? Like, what does it really encompass? Right? Oh, is it really just holding a trade 24 hours? Like, you have to be realistic with your time and what fits in. But you know what? I think first thing first, you guys, I think you need to look at your personal timetable. Like, you wake up at this time, you brush your teeth and wash your face. Maybe you take a shower in the morning. You get up, you get dressed, you eat breakfast. Maybe you go to the gym. Put everything in a time slot and then really start to ask yourself, how can I fit trading within my schedule, right? What does it look like for me when I fit it in? How much time do I have dedicated to learn? How much time do I have dedicated to practice what I've learned? And what does it look like? Can I fit it in between 4 or 5? Can I fit it in at night before I go to bed? Can I do it early in the morning, right? Because you don't want to make trading your life when you first get started. I think that's one of the first mistakes that we as traders make, because it can become an addiction, especially when you first start trading, you first start learning, and then what do? You think you need to learn everything under the sun. Well, this person is learning this person is learning that. And sometimes I think that can be detrimental to a lot of free groups. Or what everyone is doing this, or these set of people doing that. But here's the issue. You start looking at what everybody else is doing, and you never sat to focus on you. You never sat to focus on, how can I understand this? I know they're using this and they're using that, and it works for them and it's great. But does that mean it's gonna work for me? And if not, like, what steps can I take to actually fit in to find that thing that's going to work for me? Right? And so just ask yourself, how busy in real life are you? And if you guys don't have it, I have a free ebook in my bio. If you click the blue link in my bio, it's called How to Time Your Forex Entries. You guys, I literally break down how you can time your trades, how it looks like with your personal schedule, how it can fit in with your schedule. It gets your wheels to start thinking about your actual personal time, because that part is really important, right? And then I want y'all to start thinking about, once you start learning, once you start observing, how can you fit the actual trade in, right? Let's say you're at the point where you're in demo stage, or let's say you're at the point where you're in live trading stage, what do those minutes or hours look like, right? For me, my time looks like 4:50 p.m. to 5:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like, I'm only trading 15 minutes a day. What's up, Rico? Hey, Frederick, how you doing? Hey, King David. Like, I'm only trading 15 minutes a day. Some of my people who are on a 4-hour time frame, they honestly should be trading 15 to 30 minutes a day. And I don't mean actual trading. I mean they fit that time into their schedule based on how candles close, right? Then you have my people who be day traders and scalpers, right? Some of them may sit on their computer for hours, but I guarantee you they may be able to shrink that time down as well too. So when it comes to trading, and especially when you're looking for a particular trading group, you need to honestly ask yourself, will they fit my schedule? Will what they teach me fit my time, right? But I'm gonna be honest too, that's more based on the authority or the owner of the group or the person who's teaching you, right? Because they set up those parameters. If you go into a group or a community, is it a busy group? Are they always talking? Are they always talking about different strategies, different techniques? Like, what are they talking about that's going to help you? And you have to ask yourself, is it going to help you or is it going to hinder you? Are you going to be all day? Because sometimes groups can be addicting. It can become like social media. Every time your phone dings, every time it dings, you got to go see who it is, what they're saying, what's the next post, who's in this trade, who's in that trade. And honestly, you know what that does? That takes time away from your self-awareness. That takes time away from you focusing on you and maybe your trade. And it can also get you to question who you are. It can get you to question your trade. It can get you to question the movement you were in. Because if so-and-so is selling and then here you are now buying, what does that mean for you personally? You see what I mean? So you got to be careful when it comes to groups and make sure that they do not take your time. Remember, we're talking about safe communities here, and you want to feel like you guys are on one accord. It doesn't mean that you guys are going to trade the same way. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is you want to make sure they align with your time. Not only that, I want to ask you guys, and y'all can answer this if you want to, but what are you guys' goals for trading? What goals have you guys set for 2021 that you want to complete for the year? And then start to ask yourself, okay, if I set this goal, can this group help me achieve it? Right? Would this group help me achieve this particular goal? Right? Maybe your goal is to learn I know everyone's going to say, like, they want to learn how to improve or read the chart better, which is very understandable, right? Someone just said he wants to be profitable. Okay, cool. But I want you to go deeper than that. What does profitable mean to you? Like, what is profitable? Does that mean you're just making money? Is it a certain amount? Do you want to be consistently profitable? And what does that mean? If you want to learn how to read a chart better, what exactly do you want to learn how to read better? Right? Do you want to learn how to read the trend better? Do you want to learn how to read price action better? Like, when we make statements for our goals, we have to be so detailed that we actually can speak it, because you're going to speak it into existence. Because here's the thing. I'm just going to be spiritual for a second. Like, if I pray, I'm not just going to pray to God, oh, make me rich, give me wisdom. No, what's the specific thing that I want wisdom in? What is the specific thing that I want to be rich in? Rich in wealth, rich in spirit, rich in friendship. Like, you want to start naming that thing, right? So specific. Because here's the thing that you're naming is the thing you actually have an issue in. So if you go to that group and say, this is my goal, once again, who can help you solve that problem? Right? Because everyone in that group is going to come with their own set of problems. Not everyone will have the same set of problems. Y'all see what I mean? And who's the authority? How is that authority or the owner of the group going to teach you that? Or if they have people who tag team, how is this person going to differ from that person? And who do you go to? You see what I mean? So I want y'all to start thinking about that. And thank you guys for answering, right? So profitable, consistent profits, okay? You want to at least start making $150 a day this year. That's not a bad goal. Market structure. Learn how to read price action. Exactly. Price action candles better. Psychology of candlesticks. Entries. Right? Thank you for the fire emojis. Commitment and discipline in trading. So you see how you guys are starting to get more detailed. right? That's what you want, because you want to make sure that group can help you do that, right? And I want y'all to really start thinking about this here too. Once again, are they taking the bulk of your time? Because here's the thing, sometimes you could be in an empty group. And I want you guys to be in safe groups. But if you're in an empty group who all they do is talk and it's not benefiting you, I'm sorry to say, but you'll be wasting your time. And it's good because not good, but it can feel like you're a part of a good community because they're always talking. But just because they're always talking doesn't mean that they have something to say specifically to you. So I want you guys to remember that. Okay. And then here's the thing. Now, when you get into a group, whether it's a paid group, whether it's a free group, and I kind of prefer that you guys be in paid groups. And here's why I'm saying that. Sometimes when you get into a paid community, they have a little bit more boundaries. They have a little bit more standards. They have a little bit more teaching. There's a little bit of a better flow. Okay. Versus if you get into a free group, everyone is everywhere because you're kind of left on your own. Right? There's no true authority. There's no one main person who you can go and answer to from time to time, especially if you get into a group with thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people, right? You'll have moderators, but once again, who is the authority in the group? Who is the person who you can answer to, okay? So when you get into a group, you guys, I want you to start to ask the person who brings you in, what support are you going to be giving me? Like if something happens and I have a question, like where do you take me? Basically, if you ask a question, where do they send you? Do they say, oh yeah, here's a one-on-one, let's get into a one-on-one really quick, I can answer your question? Or do they say, no, we have email support, email us and we'll answer your question? And then how quick will they get back to you? Or do they have a private Facebook group or an WhatsApp or a Telegram? Because these are the things that you need to know. Like, if I have a question, who can answer it? Like, don't send me back to no video. Don't do that, because sometimes your questions may come from a video. Sometimes your questions may come back from what you just read. It's going to come back from a material. Maybe somebody said something in a video, or maybe they said something when they were training you that made you think, oh my God, I have a question and I want you to answer it. Right? So what extra support can the authority give you? Or can the person who taught give you? Or someone in the group said something and you have a question and you go to them, can they give you the support you need? You guys, I can't stand when people ask questions to someone and they say, go to Baby Pips or go to YouTube. But I asked you the question. If you said something and you sound like the expert and I come to you, I'm expecting you to answer the question. Don't send me back to Baby Pips. Don't send me back to YouTube. You see what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. If we're supposed to be traders and you're here and you're putting out information, back up your information, right? One thing I like to do as I'm teaching, even in my personal group, here's what I tell people. If you're going to post a chart, don't just post a chart. No, you need to post a chart with written analysis. And you also need to post a chart that if it doesn't have analysis, post what it's there for. Do you need help? Do you have a question? What is your question? Exactly and specifically, as simple as possible, 2 to 3 sentences. What is the chart for? So we can answer you properly, right? If you ask me a question in my DM, first off, if you come in my DM and you just say hi, I'm going to say hi back. I always know when people want something, right? But anytime someone comes to me and I know you have a question, I'm going to specifically ask, what can I assist you with? And if you beat around the bush, I'm going to say, listen, I know you have a question, specifically tell me what you want, because I'm trying to draw it out of you, right? It's the same thing in a trading group. Same thing in a trading group. What specifically can I do for you? And if I'm the expert, how can I specifically solve your problem? How can I give you a solution? Baby Pips is not a solution. Baby Pips doesn't talk back to me. YouTube is not a solution. You know why YouTube is not a solution? And I'm on YouTube and I'm telling you guys this. If I send a person to YouTube, I'm going to tell them specifically what to look for, but a lot of traders don't do that. Oh yeah, just go to YouTube, you'll find the answer. You don't even know my problem. You guys some of y'all are in groups and they don't know your issues. You see what I mean? Kendall said they said go to Baby Pips and come back, but I paid for your services. Right, exactly. And so I always make it a point, and Kendall, you've done one-on-ones with me, and so I always make it a point where if you have a question, come to me, right? You have my email, ask me the question in my email, I will answer you. You know what I mean? Like, there's something you need and you're looking for, and I should give you the solution, right? And there will be a difference if I say I didn't know the answer, but hey, let me, I'll come back with the answer though. But sadly, a lot of people don't. They go off of opinions and not facts, right? So make sure you ask the authority, what kind of support are you going to give me? What kind of support can your group provide for me if I have a question? Who's the other authorities? Who's the moderators in this group? Right? So then, it's going to bring you to the next part. If you fall, how is that group going to catch you? Okay, remember, you want to feel safe. You want to feel like if you're down and out, that group is going to be there for you psychologically and as a friend, right? Like, you can, even though it's a virtual hand, like if you reach your virtual hand out, they'll be there to pull you up, right? And so you want to look at that. You want to make sure that the members of the group are knowledgeable enough to say, hey, listen, we got you. What do you need? Right? What's the question? Right? Because if the group, once again, and hear me well, there's a lot of companies out here, and I don't want to speak ill will about companies, but I'm going to specifically make this specific for MLMs. If you are in an MLM and someone brings you in and you're the lineup, be the lineup. If you bump them in, be knowledgeable, because just like you're paying your money, they got to pay money too. And some people are going to look at you for answers. They don't want to have to run around and you tell them, oh no, go to this person. But you're the one who brought me in here. You're the one who told me to come into the group. I don't want to go to them. I'm looking at you. You told me to spend my money in the group. Because what's going to happen is they're going to be upset and they're going to feel like they wasted money. You see what I mean? So at least take it upon yourself. Slow down for a second. Learn what the group is about. Learn what they're offering. Once again, if a group is offering too much, it's an empty group. If every week it's a new strategy, that's not going to be no true support. If every other month there's something new, the newest tool, that's not going to be the best support, because you're going to feel like you're everywhere. You're trading everywhere. Now there's no authority because it's always constantly changing. Listen, the market is always constantly changing. Why are the tools we using constantly changing? If that group provides a good system, a good strategy, a good flow, nothing should change often. Just the market and your conversation based on it, right? Everyone stays on one accord. But the moment it gets off one accord, the moment everybody has something to offer as far as a different technique, a different structure, a different this, a different that, new people, the more new people come in, the more new people going to be confused. Right? Because you're going to keep fishing for the next best thing, the next best thing, the next best thing. And it's honestly not worth it at that point. Remember, safe means consistent. Consistent profits comes from consistent setups, right? You take the same setup. What does the word consistent mean? It's the same. You're taking the same setup time and time and time, which means I'm trying to be in a group where everybody knows the setup. I don't want to be in a group where don't nobody know what the setup is. Y'all see what I mean? So it's something to start thinking about, okay? And then, I like to say it's like the blind leading the blind. To be honest with you, I really like to say that because everyone can have a different strategy. There's no unity. You know what I mean? Like you want to be in a community where there is unity. Unity helps build trust. Once again, it's a foundation. Without the trust, without the foundation, everybody is scattered. It's like roaches. They're going to be everywhere trying to scatter to darkness. Because everybody trying to get fed. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to eat. You're going to scatter. And then something else too, you guys. This is a big one for me. And I'm kind of going to take this one personal. Like when you're in a group, right? The authority, the moderator, whoever, do they know you? Can they pick you out of a lineup, right? Like if you guys are in a group and you have a question, and can they call you by name? Do they know the currency pair you're trading? Do they know your learning style? Do they know what problems you're having? Do they know what solution they can provide you? Do they know if you're new? Do they know how long you've been trading for? Do they know do they know you, right? when you enter into a trading group and you need it to be a safe community, you're looking for people to get to know you. You're looking for the authority to get to know you, right? It's like being in class. I want to be in class, and when the teacher calls on me, or if I go to the teacher know how to deal with my problems and my frustrations. The teacher knows me by name. I don't want to go into a class where the teacher's like, what's your name? Like every week it's the same thing. You there. You know, I don't want to feel like a you there. I want to feel like I'm somebody, not just a transaction to you. I don't want y'all to feel like transactions. So if you're in a group and you feel like a transaction, or they don't know you, you need to back up. Like, this is not a good community to be in at this point in time. Now you just making me feel like you here to collect a paycheck at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You just here because I'm feeling a number for you. Now I'm feeling your ego because you feel like because you got all these people watching you something. Like, no. You don't let nobody make you feel like a transaction. You see what I mean? At the end of the day, you want to make sure you getting good attention. If you got a top-notch quality trader, I want to feel like that person too. You know what I mean? So once again, you guys, it's like really something that you want to start to think about, okay? It's like a no trader left behind scenario, all right? But I'm not even gonna make it seem like everything is on the group either, like the authority of the group, or all groups are bad, because all groups are not bad. Because you as a person, you guys have, you know, something to do too. You guys have to engage, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the most perfect coach. You know, I have my downfalls. I have my psychological things that I need to break as well too. You know, there are times from time to time I'm bad with follow-ups, but it's just me and my group. You see what I mean? As the main authority. It's just me doing one-on-one sessions until I bring on help. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I ask my people for, you know, to hold me accountable. My people tell you all the time, I want them to hold me accountable. Remind me if I drop the ball, right? But that means there's an exchange. There's a dialogue. Like, I like open dialogue. Like, I don't want my people to be in a group and they feel silence. Like, I'm the only one who can speak. I'm the only one who can show my price charts. I'm the only one who can give analysis. I'm the only one who, like, I don't want my people to feel restricted when they come and learn under me. No, I'm teaching you for guidance, right? You're in the group to be open. That is how you learn, right? And so, you guys, when you're in a group, save yourself first. Like, you ever been on an airplane, and what does the flight attendant do? Like, what do the instructors do? The first thing they do when you get on that plane, okay, you guys, buckle your seatbelt. Okay, you guys, we're gonna go over some information. Okay, you guys, save yourself first in case something happens. Here's a life jacket. Put your life jacket on. Oh, you can't breathe? Put your mask on first. Then help the person beside you, right? Now, they don't all sound like that, but that's my flight attendant voice, okay? But they tell you to save yourself first, which means you have to engage. You have to interact to get those instructions. Because if you interacted, if you looked at them do it, if you saw them do it, you're going to mimic what they just did, right? So I'm looking for my people to do the same thing, because I want you guys to remember these things, right? If you ask the right questions, you get the right answers, so you can take the right actions. If y'all know E.T., the hip hop preacher, him, Chris, like his team talks about that all the time. Like, they don't like when people ask blanket questions, right? Like, don't come to me and listen, I tell every student and every client this. I'm not asking for y'all to be perfect. Matter of fact, I don't want you to come in perfect. You don't have to impress me. At the end of the day, I am nobody to impress. I'm a trader just like you. I'm a win, I'm a lose just like you. The only difference is you're coming to me for help, and I'm going to give you the help. At the end of the day, don't come ask me about my life. I'm trying to get to know you and get to the root of your issues. The only way I am going to know your issues is if you tell me your issues. And if you don't tell me your issues, if you're only concerned about me, you never get the help you desire. Oh, well, how much do you make? Oh, well, how do you use this for you? Or, you know, we got time to talk about me in another session or something. But at the moment, if I say, hey, what do you need help in? And you ask me a question about me, you missed your blessing. You blocked the blessing. You blocked your attention. You see what I mean? You gotta take opportunities when y'all have them. So when you are in the group and the person says, what is your question? Who needs help? I don't care if you've been on the chopping block for a week, meaning you've been in the market for a week and you've been trying to learn. I don't care if everybody in there got 10 years over you in the game. You ask your question. You ask the question you need for you. Hey, I'm new. How do I do A, B, C, D? Ask as many questions as you need until they tell you to be quiet. Okay? Because when you ask the right questions, you get the right answers for you so you can take the right actions. I don't care about everybody else in that room, because at the moment, like if somebody asks me a question, all eyes on you. You see what I mean? And I understand, like, some people are mad shy. I get it, you're shy. Cool, DM me, inbox me, email me. But don't walk away defeated because you feel like you couldn't save yourself. Okay? But I mean this, I'm getting passionate, y'all, because I care for everybody, right? But that's the thing. In a safe community, you should feel open. Now, don't get me wrong. It's like school, right? When we were younger, like, I'm a shy person when I first meet you. Like, I may seem like I'm an extrovert. I'm a true introvert. Like, I can just go up to somebody and make up a conversation, like, randomly, and it's so cool. But at the end of the day, I still scope out everybody. Like, I know who I can go talk to. But at the same time, like, if, like, when you first go to school, what do? You sit back, you get quiet, and you watch everybody, right? I get that. If it's your first time in a group, you're going to be quiet. You're trying to scope out the room. Cool. But if it's your second session, third group session, fourth group session, no, now it's time to pipe up. Because here's the thing when it comes to sessions, right? And I hope whatever groups you guys are in or you're searching for, those groups need to progress week after week after week. And if they keep progressing and you have a question from the last session that never got answered, and the more they progress, you feel like you keep getting left behind, guess whose fault that is at the end of the day? It's not the other people's fault. It's not the authorities' fault. At that time, it's your fault because you didn't pipe up, right? That's what I want you guys to start doing. Ask those questions that you need. Get your answers so you can start taking the right action so you don't feel left behind, right? Everybody learns at a different space too. Like, remember that, like, everybody learns at a different pace, and it's cool, right? Like, I get people who come into my group now and they're new and they want to fast track quickly. I'm not fast tracking nobody, because everybody got to stay on one accord. Because if everybody learns the same information in my group, you know what's going to happen? When we do move forward and somebody gets left behind, we're going to notice them, and we need to notice them, because then I can say, everybody pause, let's catch them up. No, we're not moving. Let's catch them up. I don't care how you feel. Let's catch them up. Because there's always a method to my madness. And the method to my madness is because now I'm coaching my people to be coaches. So if somebody in my group gonna get upset because we don't want no traders left behind, you're not the person for my group now. I don't care how strong you are. We bring everybody up. You see what I mean? But we're gonna only know that if you speak, right? So you gotta learn how to engage with people, because we can't read minds, right? Nobody can read nobody's mind. So you gotta speak up, okay? Something else, and it's gonna be like probably the last thing, you guys. You have to learn to pull yourself out of yourself. Like I just told you, like I'm shy at first, right? Although I can just strike up a conversation with people, like that's never been an issue. But I'm a silenced person, like in real life, right? There used to be a time when I grew up, and I'll never forget this. I was in the sixth grade, and there was these girls who were in my same class, and they noticed, they were like, Shaquan, you're a yes girl. And I'm like, what do you guys mean? They're like, if we asked you to get us a piece of paper, you're gonna go get us a piece of paper. If we asked you to go get us a pencil, you're gonna go get us a pencil. You're not gonna say nothing, you're just gonna do it, right? And what I learned about myself at a young age is that I'm a service-based person, which means I care so much about people, I'm willing to do what they tell me to do because I want them to like me, even though it can hurt me. So I'll move in silence to please people. But it affects me, right? And I'm the kind of person where I'm really like I'm a what do you call it, a smarty-arty. So I'll go and research by myself. But if I need help, and I'm telling y'all from like a personal standpoint, I don't ask for help. No one taught me how to trade really. My mentor said, Shaquan, go pay for knowledge. I didn't do it because there was a part of me that said I need to get this on my own. But y'all know what that cost me? That cost me time. It cost me losing money, right? I could have been further along than where I was. What took me 2 years to get could have taken me 6 months to get, right? Had I just piped up and asked the questions that I needed to ask, had I not thought that I needed to be perfect, had I not thought that, oh, I'm big and boisterous, I know my position, I know how I am, I don't need nobody. Now, see, when you have an I don't need nobody mentality, oh, I don't want to collaborate with so-and-so, oh, I don't want to ask this person no question. Like, when you have that mentality, you are holding yourself back from your blessing, right? You're holding yourself back. Like, somebody can help you progress in 6 months where because you want to do it by yourself, it's going to take you those same 2 years it took me, right? Somebody can help you understand something in 1 day versus 1 week. Y'all see where I'm going with that? So you have to get out of yourself. Now, this is going to stem back to your childhood. Who silenced you as a child? Who silenced you in your teenage years? Who silenced you in your young adulthood? Who silenced you? There's a reason why we come into things like cautious, protective, guarded, wall up, boundaries. Who did that to us, right? You're going to start to have to ask yourself that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because trading is psychological. A lot of times you're going to have to deal with your childhood self too. Trading ain't just about making money. It's about dealing with your inner demons too. Somebody told you you weren't good enough. So now when you come into a group session, you feel like you're not good enough. So that's why you sit with your head down and you behind the computer screen and can't nobody see you. Or when you go into a Zoom session, you don't want to show your face because you feel like you're not pretty enough. Right? Like, trading goes deeper than what a lot of people think. You got to deal with your inner child. Okay? So that's what I'm telling you. You have to come out of yourself. You got to pull out of yourself. You got to raise your hand. Teach. I need you. Like, I love when people pull me to the side. Pull me to the side. What's going on with you? What's up? Because if you don't pull me to the side, eventually I'm going to pull you to the side. What's going on? I tell all my people, keep me in the loop of what's going on personally up here. Because I can't read your mind, but I can read body language. I can't read your mind, but when I learn you, and if you do something out of character, I'm going to know. Guess why I'm going to know? Because my background trained me for it when I worked in banks. When I worked overseas in Germany, when I worked in New Mexico in banks, the number one thing that they told us to do is get to know your customer. Get to know your client. You got to know them so well in and out. You know every transaction that they make. You know how they move, how they walk, how they talk, how they normally dress. That if one thing is off, it's a red alert in your mind. Get you on somebody who sees you. Get you into a group with people who see you. You got to feel safe. I see you. Because the moment you're not seen, that's the moment you get empty results. Remember, the goals that y'all said earlier, the goals some of y'all put in here earlier, can that group help you achieve it? You got a question, can they answer it? You need to raise your hand, will they pick on you and call you? Hey, you, what's up? No, come up front, what's up? Right? Yeah, don't let nobody make you feel bad if you're new or if you're struggling or if you're not getting it. Don't let nobody make you feel, oh, well, my account ain't here. Oh, they got a $5,000 account. I only got a $500 account. So, don't let nobody make you feel under. Okay? So, yeah, I'm just saying, remove what has kept you silent and pipe up. You want to save trading space? And I'm just going to reiterate for my new people who came in. Know your learning style first. Right? Do you like one-on-ones? Do you like groups? Do you like to read? Right? Once you understand what you like, go find it. Go find it. Oh, and let's get on this too. If you are a day trader, please go find a day trading group. Specifically for day traders. If you are a scalper, please go find a scalping group specifically for scalpers. If you are a swing trader, Go find a group for swing trading. I have seen a lot of people go into rooms they're not supposed to be in just to kick themselves out of it, right? Go to whoever can help you, can teach you, can show you what you need to lessen the time it takes for you to reach your goals, okay? Don't go in there just to be the life of the party or just to see what somebody got. Go in there with the purpose. What was your purpose when you clicked on join group? What was the purpose when you spent your money with that company? What was the purpose when you bought that course? What was the purpose when you bought that book? Fulfill that purpose. Fulfill it. This is your money at stake here. This is your time at stake here. And time is the one thing we can't get back. You can get money back, but you can't get time back. Okay? So that's all I got, y'all. So, I just have a heart for this, you guys, because I see a lot of people in rooms they're not supposed to be in. I have, I've been moderators of a few groups, and some of them are pretty good, and some of them are pretty bad. Like I'm about to leave 2 groups right now because, I came in there to provide value, but it just seems like there are a lot of rude people in there. And if someone asks for help, they do the 2 things that I really can't stand. Oh, go to YouTube. Oh, go to Baby Pills. But Baby Pills can't speak back to you. YouTube can't speak back to you. If you have a question and you went in the group to ask the question and people gave you empty guidance, that frustrates me. And when there's no authority to correct it, that frustrates me even more, right? So I want you guys to understand, like, even if you came to me to learn swing trading society, oh no, everyone got to participate. You see what I mean? No, I teach my people to pull people up. No, this person got a question, somebody got to answer it, right? If I don't answer it, another person needs to be in there to answer it. But it's not with empty guidance. We all learn under one accord, under one umbrella. We're not in there with different strategies. Even if you come in and you trade a different type of technique in my group, I don't tell you not to trade it. I'm going to show you a simple way to look at the market, but we all trade under one accord. Nobody does anything against it. You know why? Because I set that authority and my people respect the authority. Because if you go in and change it, everything changes. Now everybody got to adapt, and everybody can't adapt at the same space or place when you're in a group. That's why y'all gotta know y'all trading styles or y'all learning styles. See, if I do something one-on-one with somebody, I'm going to fast track them because we're on a schedule. If I do something now in my group, we're on a schedule, right? One-on-ones, you learn quicker. Group sessions, you learn slower, but you build foundation, right? So I'm telling you guys, what you say, Sharice, being in a group where you don't belong is really damaging. It is, because you end up wasting time, right? You waste time. Like I just told y'all, and we all know time is something you can't get back, okay? So I don't want to be the dead horse, you guys, okay? But yeah, you need rules. You need house rules. Exactly. You need house rules. And sadly, the house rules that a lot of groups have are very generic. Don't solicit. Be kind. Be courteous. Don't spam. You know what I mean? Other than that, they don't have no other house rules. You know what I mean? Because once again, it's the authority who has to set it. Who is the authority? I'm going to tell y'all a personal story. About a year ago, someone asked me to come in and moderate their Telegram. Now, I came in there and I didn't go in there as a coach at first. I went in there to observe. I didn't speak much in the group. I needed to see what was going on first. So when I went in there and I started to look at what was going on, I realized it was blanket. Everyone's sharing their charts, sharing their strategies. It's everywhere. People asking questions. It was like a generic trading room, right? But the thing is, the person who was the authority never set authoritative rules, right? And when I say authoritative rules, what I mean is, here's the guidelines of how we trade. Here's what we look at. Here's the time frames. Here's the rules to how we trade. Here's, when we meet. Boom, 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 boom. So when I came in there, and I even asked him before I said anything, hey, do you mind if I set some authority within your group based on what you do? He said, sure. The moment I went in there and did that, all hell broke loose. And when I say all hell broke loose, what I mean is, I remember 2 people said this: you ask a lot of questions. You damn right I ask a lot of questions. How can I help you? A person brought me in to help if I don't know the main issue in your group. How can but that was the thing. The authoritative person didn't even know how to set. He didn't even know what the group needed. You see what I mean? He just thought, oh, this is what all groups do, so I'll do it too. No, so you got to remember, you're not trying to restrict people. You don't want to restrict you, but you do need, I like how he put it, house rules. I like how Victor put it. Think about your job. Your job has house rules. Your home, you have house rules. Class, school, they have house rules. When you go outside, there are rules. Here's the light. Here's the street. Here's the stop sign. Here's a yield sign. Here's a red light, a yellow light, a green light. Here's what you do at them. Those are rules. You don't obey the rules, you don't follow the law, what happens? You get accidents, lives get lost, property gets damaged. You need rules. Follow the world, follow what the world does. Put it into trading. Find a group that does that for you. Okay? So, structure. Exactly. That's a better word too. Structure. Find a group with some structure. Okay? So, I'm not going to be the dead horse, y'all. Because I can talk about this all night and all day long. But is there anyone who has questions? Anyone who wants to go live? I'll go live with one person really quick if you want to. Just request to go live. Or if you have a question, you can comment down below and I'll answer them, you guys. And if y'all do decide to join the Swing Trading Society with me, you guys, we don't have a lot of structure, right, James? Two of my students are actually in here right now. I don't think we have a lot of structure. I just think we keep it low key and simple. Like, it's not, I don't know. I don't like to be mama bear in there. I like to laugh. We get together, we chill. It's a really like low key vibe in there. But I don't know. It's different. It's different. Right. That's a good word, Kate. Respect. We had a lot of respect for one another in that group. You know what I mean? And it's really chill, man. I don't know. It's different than, it's different from, and this isn't my first coaching group. You know what I mean? Like I said, I had to grow as a coach too. Like, I love coaching moments. Like, I give myself a coaching moment in the group. I give myself coaching moments. We have teaching moments. And if I don't know something, I let the group know. I let the group have the floor. I don't like to restrict my people anytime it comes to trading. So, it's very open. Right, guys? Yeah, I like it. I can't wait for tomorrow's class, y'all. Tomorrow's class going to be lit. Like, I don't know if y'all saw, I had put a reel up on Instagram. We're going to be going over my board tomorrow. It's going to be a really cool board. How I'm gonna show you guys time frame correlations tomorrow. I think y'all really gonna like the class. Like, I've been spending a lot of time on my whiteboard a lot lately. I gotta go buy a bigger one now, y'all. I gotta go buy a bigger one. Y'all so awesome. Yo, willingness to learn from one another. Exactly. I'm glad y'all posted y'all stuff in the group today too. I'm glad Solomon asked that question as well. How are you guys doing today in your trades? I like how he asked that, because I was gonna ask that tomorrow, but because he already asked it, I don't have to ask him now. You ready? Yeah, man. Hey, man, James, I wish I can give y'all all my mind, like, right now. Like, the stuff I got in store. Because, I planned for the quarter ahead. Everything I'm going to be teaching you guys. And it's just getting it out. I wish I could get it out as fast as I think it. But you know what's helped me this year, you guys, with the Swing Trading Society? To be honest, what's helped me is not overthinking the information. Getting the outlines ready the same day or the night before or 2 nights before. And honestly, just freestyling it as I write it has really helped me. Because last year, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of struggled with that a little bit. Like, with streamlining the information that I was gonna teach you guys. Right, slow and steady, right? So now, like I told Tasha, our VA in the group, I said, you know what? I want everything streamlined this year. So, like, a lot of stuff in the back end, we're actually becoming more professional in it. And, so when I teach you guys about the coaching aspect later this year, how to transition into coaches, you guys are going to see what I mean with being more professional and streamlining and staying more organized as far as coaches, because you're going to have to. So when I give y'all guys that information, y'all don't really have to come in and do anything but learn it. And when you take people through the platform, everything's going to be set up for you guys. So, I mean, I'm learning to be a better coach for you guys. You know what I mean? To help fast track you guys, and not only fast track you guys, but to make sure y'all have a system. Everything is laid out, wording, everything. You know what I mean? So this year for trading, like this group, as y'all can see, is nothing like it, right? So I'm telling you, I'm setting my people up, and I'm excited that y'all on a journey with me. I truly am. So does anyone want to go live with me? Even one of my students, if y'all want to go live and chat really quick, I have no issue with it. And I really do appreciate you guys for joining me as well too. You know, casual conversation for tonight. I'm gonna even save the live as well too, because if Instagram lets me save it, I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna put it up on YouTube as well too. So we'll see. So last call, you guys. Does anyone have any questions or want to go live with me before we end? And do y'all like the shirt? So this is the navy blue one that I was telling you guys about. So this is the navy blue. It's the navy blue in the gold. I'm thinking of, this is my thoughts, right? I want you to share y'all thoughts with me. I'm thinking about getting this one, this logo smaller, bringing it up more, and then the words. Yeah, I'm a woman, I'm heavy chested, okay? But I'm thinking about getting the words brought up some more. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I love long sleeve. I love the way this shirt fits. I'm not gonna lie. It is a bit more expensive material, but I actually like it, man. Like the color is very vibrant. What do you guys think? Like I got my other two on the other side. I'm gonna probably wear those later. But I like the way this one looks. It's really dope, man. It's fly. You like it, Kay? Man, Kay, we're gonna have to get together because you might know some vendors. Like this shirt was crazy expensive to make. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I want to pay this much. Because remember, I want to get you guys shirts made too. You know what I mean? And we're probably going to end up selling these, you know. So I want to, you know, have a shirt that's not expensive for you guys. You know what I mean? When y'all buy it. I'm going to get the one that you said, your slogan, right? And I'm going to get the slogan that James say, you know. So I'm going to put those on a t-shirt. The fit is nice. Thank you. I like it. Bud say that he'll wear it. All right, Deshaun, thank you. So I'm excited, y'all. Like, we're a brand, y'all. We're official, y'all. We're a brand. You know what I mean? Right? Thank y'all. I'm serious. Like, we're going to have some SLFX trading apparel, you guys. Like, we on the map for real, for real. Like, this is a beautiful thing that we building here. Get you, exactly, Kate, get you a Shaquan that's going on a shirt, right? Now, I don't know what other words I'm going to say on there because that could be taken out of context, Kate, right? Like, what's a Shaquan? Oh, it's me. Oh, so we can get you is what you saying. You know, that conversation could be crazy weird. You know what I mean? So we got to add something else to that. So we're going to have to come up with it, right? And it's soft. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want something thinner or thicker, but, you know, it's cold right now. But I got my husband a t-shirt made. I just got my kids 2 t-shirts made. So you like it, put it a little bit higher. See, that's why I rocks with y'all, because y'all tells me this, right? So yeah, we're gonna get it higher. We're gonna get the logo a little bit smaller. Let me show you the other ones. Hold on. All right, so here go the other 2. I think this one is my favorite. So it's more simple. I'm a simple girl. So it's just the logo right here in the corner, but then they got the words on the side, SLFX Trading, and this is the white and gold. And I really like the white and gold. It's like crazy simple long sleeve. So it's nothing on the back. This one has to be my favorite. I'm a very simple girl, you guys. Like, I don't know. And I'm a tomboy at heart. So for me, anything simple that I can work out in or play sports or video games and lounge in is like cool for me. This one, I don't know if it's my fan favorite. It's white and navy blue. It's like this color here. It's just a little bit darker. So it's white and navy blue. So it's the same shirt that I have. Now, here's the thing. So y'all like the white one. Okay, so y'all rocking with the white one. That's good to know. It's good to know. So here's what I'm thinking, y'all. I think I may change the colors in verse. Like, I'll keep this color. I don't know if I'm going to keep the white and navy. But what I'm thinking about is doing gold, right? A gold shirt with the navy blue, right? Or a bright yellow with navy blue, but not a bright yellow, like a sunburnt yellow with the navy blue. I think that'd be cool too, right? You like all of them, K? That's what's up. It's cold in Boston. I need a winter hat. Yo. Yeah, I know it's cold where you at. 'Cause I seen the way you dress when you go to work. I know it's cold where you at, right? You say you like both? Okay, cool. So then we'll do options. One of the other students, she wants black and gold. So we'll change this like color to black. And then we'll have gold. So y'all give me like a few months to get this stuff together because shirts are crazy expensive. But I want to get some wholesale, take it to a vendor. Like I know 2 people right now who can make the shirts for me. The price gotta make sense though, right? I'm gonna sell them to my people first. Then I'm gonna sell it to the public. But cause when we do these lives, y'all, like especially cause I want to start doing like more streams. I want us to rock the apparel when we come on our streams, right? That's what I want our people to do. You know, we have trading apparel. Because let's talk about it like real quick. Like first off, we at home trading, right? We're at home. We should be comfortable. I like being comfortable when I trade. Even though I'm only trading 15 minutes a day, but I'm still at my computer teaching, right? Some of y'all may work from home. You want to be comfortable working from home, especially if you got to be on Zoom or you got to call somebody like Skype or something. You know, you want to make sure that you're comfortable in your clothes. You know what I mean? And I like to be comfortable. I wear joggers. I like my workout pants. You know, what's some things called Spanx from time to time. And I want to rock my shirts. I like long sleeves because I get cold. I want some socks with SLFX trading on them too, because I gotta wear socks. My feet stay cold. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get a mask. I'm telling y'all, we gonna be SLFX'd out. Seriously, listen, we gonna be SLFX'd out. So I'm excited, y'all. But I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I really wanted y'all to see how this stuff looks. I'm gonna put a picture up on Instagram and stuff tomorrow. So if y'all want one, man, y'all just let me know y'all sizes. So when I do get the apparel, I know what sizes I need to order as well too. Okay, what's up, Jay? What's up, man? Listen, y'all, Jay is that guy. Y'all, he been doing one-on-one sessions with me. Jay that guy. Let me just say that. He that guy. All right. SLFX merch. You dang on right, Sharice. You dang on right. But I'm gonna get some pants too, y'all. So I can't show y'all my pants right now because well, y'all see my pants earlier. I got some great pants, but I'm gonna get some pants too with SLFX on it as well too. Cause y'all, I'm telling y'all, like, let me tell y'all the cool thing. Like I'm a tomboy straight to heart, right? I like being comfortable. Okay, you ain't gonna get me to dress up for nobody if I ain't gotta dress up. If I can stay in my joggers and my t-shirts and my long sleeves, I'm cool. So I'm gonna be dressed up with my nice shoes, cause I do like to have nice shoes though. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got a shoe problem. But you know what I mean? We gonna be SLFX, you know, from head to toe. Okay? So all that coming soon, y'all. I'm excited, right? But I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I thank y'all for rocking with me. I thank y'all for being in the class with me tonight. SLFX Trading Members to Swing Trading Society. Tomorrow we have our masterclass, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. If you guys want to join us, make sure you click the link in my bio, scroll down, join the Swing Trading Society. It's only $69.99 a month, but I promise that the value that you get out of it is going to be tremendous, tremendous. You're going to be on a fast track if you come over there with us. We build foundations, y'all. So the replay will be up. I'm going to leave a replay up for you guys so y'all can watch it. I love you guys. If y'all have a question, just DM me. Because I got some work to do behind the scenes real quick for about the next hour or two. So I'll be up for the next hour or two. If y'all need anything, let me know. Okay? So you guys have a blessed night.